Hey, it's Monday, how you doing? Oh my goodness, it's been a very Halloweeny weekend here. How's yours been? I've got my tea. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. I've got nettle, peppermint and ginkgo infusion. I don't even know what the hell ginkgo is, frankly, but it's pretty nice. Well, I hope you are looking after yourself, keeping yourself well, keeping yourself warm. If you, like me, are in the UK, it has been wet, wild, windy and absolutely blooming freezing. So I want to do some tapping, obviously, and bring the Monday vibes, give us a little uplift. So for a lot of you, it is back to school after half term. I know that can bring a lot of turmoil. So I want to give you some tapping today on emotional turmoil and how you can soothe yourself with EFT tapping. But I just first want to let you know a couple of plans for November, because we're nearly there, that I've got in the pipeline, so you can just keep your eyes and ears open and your hearts open, and allow all your instincts to start flowing about what you'd like to gain from these opportunities if you feel invited into them. I'm going to put a couple of live videos on this month of an evening, and I will put schedules up on Facebook so you can see when they're coming. And one I'm going to do, they're going to be, about an hour, just depending what flows. So one's going to be a deeper dive with EFT tapping. So for those of you who have been enjoying, trying out a bit of EFT and seeing the experience you can get from it, I wanted to show you how you can, and give you the experience of going deeper with it, so you can really see what's available to you through this tool, through this technique, and how you can really use it for transformation and growth and amazing stuff in your life. So I really want to do that deeper dive with you. And the week after, if you're feeling all opened up and inspired, you might like to join me for EFT Tapping, The Secret, which is what I'm going to bring the week after on a live video. And in that, we're going to really explore about how EFT tapping can help you with creating your dreams. Thinking of the movie The Secret, if you're familiar with that, which kind of opened up a very much wider knowledge base and conversation for people around manifesting. And when we talk about manifesting, people often think about it in this very sort of aggressive or masculine energy, and very based around, wealth and nice things. And there is nothing wrong with that. I want you to all have absolutely beautiful abundance flowing to you in all ways in your life, including glorious luxuries and beautiful things. And I want you to be comfortable, but it's so much more than that. And I want to invite us into the feminine energy of The Secret, and actually talk about what this secret is, because I feel like in the movie they don't really tell you what the secret is. They talk about how we can create our desires, create our wants through what we focus on, and I think that's part of the truth, but I think it misses out the really important part for me, which is allowing in the energies, the universal support, the guidance of our highest knowing, which flows to us and moves us towards allowing those things in. And our part in the work is to get out the way, get the blocks that we have up out the way. It's a bit like it's raining outside, and it's raining whether you stand in the rain and get wet or whether you put your umbrella up. And actually, if you've got your umbrella up blocking the rain's not going to touch you, and you might think, oh, it's promised rain today and I'm not getting wet, but the rain's there, and this is flowing to us, but maybe we've got our blocks up. And so with EFT tapping, we can have a look at those blocks. So I would love you to come and join me on those lives. And when I do those videos, they're free, available to everybody. Please come and just be as you are. Invite your friends, family, whoever you like. Everybody's welcome. And although my community is, of course, you guys as parents of PDAers, these topics apply to everybody. And you're very welcome to come along with your mates and your parents and whoever you like. And the week after that, just a heads up now for those of you who like to feel into your intuition, as well as looking ahead with your scheduling, if this is going to be right for you. I'm going to be doing an EFT tapping masterclass, which I'm asking for a contribution towards. It's going to be on Zoom, so it's online, and the contribution is going to be on a very flexible payment option, so that it's accessible to everybody, as well as supporting me in my work. So if you feel like you would like to join the EFT tapping webinar, that's going to be available to you, and that is called the Palace of Possibilities, where we're really coming together to dream our biggest dreams as an individual, as a family unit, and as a community of parents of PDAers. I'm really excited about having this space. This is, you know, as a dreamer myself, this is the dream that I've really held, is that when I open Peace with PDA, that we can really be in a space as a community to move towards our highest expression and our highest potential, and really go in together, share our stories, share our hurts, share our blocks and our resistance, and look at our, you know, conditioning that we're bringing in, and just be with it and be okay with it and see how beautiful it is, and allow ourselves to start to release it and to move into a new space where there's more allowing, more peace, more freedom, more joy in our lives and in our family's life all the time. So I would love to have you on any or all of those, and I just wanted to give you a heads up on this Monday morning because I've put it in my planning. And some of you, like me, are very immediate and it's there, a yes or no, I'll go for it. And some of you like to plan, like to prepare, like to know what's coming, and like to give your intuition time to give you that feedback. Is this going to be right for me? But I want you to know you are all invited and all welcome, and all bring so much to it, whether you speak or don't speak. Your presence, your intention, you know, is all part of the energy of the experience of these times when we come together. And I really appreciate all of you being there. Right, let me have a sip of drink and we do some tapping. Okay, so for anybody who's got any emotional turmoil, which I'm sure we're all pretty much free from, I want to show you how you can do some EFT tapping. So you can either use this now, or you can come back and follow the video, or you can just see what we do, because it's very simple and you can apply it anytime today, anytime this week, and just try it out. This is a very immediate way of using EFT tapping to soothe that emotion that's arising. This is not the same as putting a lid on it, pushing it down. This is actually the opposite. It's inviting it in, it's holding space for it, and it's supporting your nervous system while you're doing it. Okay, so you know how we always like make friends with our issue, we tap on the side of our hand. It kind of tunes our brain in, it tells our brain what it is we want to focus on and what we want to work with. But when we're in something, when we're in that heightened emotional state, in that moment where we're really sad, we're crying, or we're shouting, or we're feeling really scared, and that emotion is really on the surface, you can just skip that. You can actually just go straight to the tapping. So you can just feel what you're feeling. And actually, if it supports you, you can say, imagine you're sitting with me and we're having a nice cup of, what did I say I had? Nettle, mint and ginkgo tea. I've made you one. And you're thinking, get lost, Lindsay, give me some coffee or something, but I'll make you whatever drink you want. Come and have a cuppa with me today and tell me what's going on, and just tell me, and just let it all go. Have a sob, have a shout, rant about that person, tell me how tough it's been this morning, and then when that emotion's up, you can just go in and just start tapping on the front of the eyebrow. I'm not giving you much of a heightened emotional state because I'm feeling quite chipper and bubbly today, but I can just demo and we just go around the points just like this. And you know what, if you're doing it without the video and you think, oh, I can't remember all the points, it doesn't matter. Do the ones you can remember, because your intuition will guide you to the ones that matter. And actually, as a tapping teacher, you know, I use less and less, use all the points, and sometimes we don't use the points at all. That's a bit radical, isn't it, when I'm showing you tapping? But actually it's about, you know, your intention can just move so much. So The points are really, really forgiving. This collarbone can be a really good one when we're like releasing that heightened emotion. You can have a good old tap around. You can use your hand like that. You can tap on one side, you can tap on the other, however feels good. And then under the arm and on top of the head. And you can do that 2-3 times and just see how it soothes you, how it soothes your nervous system. It's not the same as shutting down your emotion. It's supporting your system to hold space and to tell you that you're safe whilst you're feeling this, whilst you're expressing it, whilst you're releasing it, allowing it to flow. So I hope you enjoy that. I've now had about 10 calls come through on my phone from my daughter while I'm recording this video, so I ought to go. Lots of love, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.